You remember those days, right? When everyone was talking about Cardano like it was the next big thing. Crypto Twitter was on fire. YouTubers were predicting $10 ADA, and people were saying Cardano would flip Ethereum. Everyone wanted in. Some people sold their cars, others borrowed money, and a few even convinced their friends and family to buy because ADA was supposed to be that golden ticket to wealth. But now it's 2025, and the question people are quietly asking themselves is Cardano still going to make me rich? Or was it just another dream that faded with time? Let's be real for a moment. Cardano's story didn't start with hype. It started with vision. Charles Hoskinson, one of the co-founders of Ethereum, wanted to build something better, something built on science and precision rather than marketing and speed. While other projects were rushing features, Cardano took the slow, research-first approach. It was built to last, not to impress overnight. Back in 2021, ADA hit over $3. People truly believed this was the beginning of a revolution. It had smart contracts, a passionate community, and a founder who seemed to know exactly what he was doing. For a while, it felt unstoppable. It wasn't just another coin, it was a movement. People weren't just investing in ADA. They were believing in a future powered by it. But as every crypto investor learns, at some point, hype always fades. The bear market came, Bitcoin fell, and the enthusiasm that once surrounded Cardano started to cool down. New narratives took over. Meme coins, AI tokens, and new blockchain projects started stealing the spotlight. Cardano, as usual, kept building quietly. But that quiet consistency also made many investors impatient. People started asking, why isn't ADA moving? Why is it always stuck between 30 and 50 cents? And honestly, that's a fair question. The reason is simple. Cardano grew too big. When a project already has a massive market cap, it's hard to see the same explosive gains that small-cap coins experience. It's no longer a hidden gem. It's a well-established giant. And that's the tricky part. If you're investing small amounts now, hoping to become rich from ADA, it's going to be very hard. A jump from 40 cents to $4 is a 10 times return. Sure, but if you invested $500, that's $5,000. Good money, but not life-changing. The era where Cardano could easily 100x your investment is behind us. That opportunity was years ago. But that doesn't mean Cardano is dead or useless. In fact, it's the opposite. It's still one of the most advanced and actively developed blockchains in the world. It's stable, it's eco-friendly, and it's building for the long term. Cardano is no longer about hype. It's about resilience. It might not make you rich fast, but it could make you rich slowly if you're patient. Think of someone like Alex, a guy who bought Cardano in 2020 when it was only 10 cents. He watched it go all the way to $3, and like most people, he didn't sell. He believed in the dream of $10 ADA. Then came the crash. $3 became $2, $2 became $1, and soon it was under 50 cents. His portfolio was cut down hard. But as the price fell, something interesting happened. The Cardano ecosystem kept growing. Developers kept building, upgrades kept rolling out, and the community didn't disappear. That's when Alex realized that maybe Cardano isn't a get-rich-quick coin. Maybe it's a get-rich-slow one. And that's exactly what it is. It's a slow burner. A project that focuses on fundamentals, not hype. It doesn't move fast, but it moves forward. Today, Cardano continues to evolve with updates like Hydra, designed to scale the network to thousands of transactions per second. It has staking rewards that pay passive income, new DeFi protocols, NFTs, and governance upgrades on the way. The only problem? The market doesn't always care about fundamentals in the short term. Right now, everyone's chasing the next shiny thing. AI coins, meme tokens, new L2S, but that doesn't mean Cardano is forgotten. It's just maturing quietly away from the noise. The truth is, ADA's price depends heavily on the overall market. When Bitcoin goes down, ADA follows. When Bitcoin pumps, ADA usually reacts slower but steadier. If history repeats itself, the next big bull run, maybe in 2026, could bring ADA back to $2, $3, maybe even $5 at the peak. And for long-term holders who've been staking and accumulating, that could still be a strong reward. So while everyone's trying to flip quick profits, some investors are quietly holding Cardano, playing the long game, understanding that not all wealth in crypto comes from speed. Sometimes it comes from staying power. Cardano isn't a meme coin. It's not going to explode overnight, but it's proven it can survive every storm. It's still standing strong after years of ups and downs, and that says something. If you ask me, Cardano teaches one of the most important lessons in crypto. Patience is underrated. It's not flashy. It doesn't grab attention. But it works. Cardano has been through multiple bear markets, survived countless criticisms, and it's still being developed, still innovating, still relevant. It might not make you rich tomorrow, but it's the kind of project that could reward you over time. Will it reach $10? Probably not anytime soon. But could it double, triple, or even 5x by 2026 if the market turns bullish again? That's possible. And for many investors who believe in its vision, that's enough. Because Cardano isn't a story of overnight success. It's a story of endurance, of discipline, of building for the long haul. It's a blockchain that refused to take shortcuts, even when everyone else did. And that's why, despite all the ups and downs, it's still here. So before you ask if Cardano will make you rich, ask yourself something else. Are you willing to be patient enough to wait for it to prove its worth? Because in crypto, fortune doesn't always favor the fastest. Sometimes, it favors the ones who don't give up. If this video made you think differently, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, are you still holding ADA, or have you moved on to something else? Because no matter what people say, the story of Cardano isn't over yet. And who knows, the next chapter might just surprise everyone.